today this is a mini version of this term's class with the weights. Okay, but the first bit's without the weights. So you can start standing, but I'm going to do it kneeling, so I'm all in the camera. Okay, just big arm circles. We're going to breathe in and lift up, and breathe out and open, and breathe in and lift, and open. Really put the whole body into it. Really lift the rib cage, and open. Go, give me one more. So you can pause it, you can do loads more. I'm just going to try and do a mini version today. So again, we're going to push forward, we're going to breathe in, let the head go right down, and open wide, clasp behind, lift the chest right up towards the ceiling. And again, breathing in, pushing forward. If you're standing, yeah, just bend the knees, tuck the pelvis under, and open and lift. Go, give me two more here, breathing in and push. And breathe out, open. And last one, taking it forward. And open. Go, we're going to side bend from here. So again, you can do standing or you can do kneeling. We're just going to reach over and then reach up through the bottom arm and come back to center. And again, if you're kneeling, you can put your hand down and really get over into the stretch. And then it's even harder to reach and bring it back. And we're going to stretch and reach through. You can hold the weights, yeah, all the way through if you want to. But I'm just going to take it all without the weights. And one more each side, reach through. And lift. And last one, stretch it over, keep the body facing forward. And lift, we're going to rotate, so we're going to breathe in and push towards the ceiling and open on the out breath. Breathe in and lift. And open. Breathe in, lift, really let the rib cage go up with you. And lift. Full rotation all the way back. One more each side. And last one. Good, then we're going to pause at the top. Just going to do mini circles from the rib cage. So a little side bend, and then we're just going to curl forward and just stir the upper body round. Letting the head relax. And stretch. And change direction, take it back round the other way. And circle. Two more. You can also do really big ones if you're stood up. You can always go right down to the floor and back again if you wanted to. And then we'll pause, lower the arms, let the head go over. So just say your ear to your shoulder. Make sure we're not here. Okay, just push that shoulder gently down. And then rotate, look right down your arm. And then roll through the middle and bring it up. Take it the other way, ear to shoulder, relax. Rotate, stretch the neck. Roll through center and lift. Give me one more each side. And rotate, roll down, bring it up, and last one. And twist. And roll and lift. Good. We're going to stretch the wrist, just nice and gentle. Keep the elbows soft, try not to sort of flick the elbows. So nice soft elbows, just stretching from the front of the wrist. And pull. So if you were stood up, you could get your ankles and toes flexing as well. Really push into the heel of the hand. And opposite side, just gentle pull. And stretch, push into the heel of the hand. And release. Okay, if you're stood up, you can also take your normal roll down. Okay, we're going to come forward and into our lunge position. So bring the weights with you if you want to use them. So we're going to lunge forward, lift the weights up, and just allow your body to sink right down into the stretch. Then we're going to push it back. Weights are going to go up, toes are coming back as well. And just make sure those weights go really high and you go down with the chest. And we're going to lunge forward and stretch up. Just sink down and take it back. Lift the weights up. Chest goes down here. Don't want to curl. I want to try and keep the back flat and go down with the breastbone. Little push. Lift those weights. Give me one more. Push forward. Lift up. Sink right down with the hips and push back. Weights go up, chest goes down. And then we're going to stay here, but we're going to pop the weights down. We're going to grab our toes if we can, and we're just going to bend and push. Yeah, just bend, and as you push, try and think about your tailbone going right up towards the ceiling. Grab those toes, pull back. Couple more. You can always use a band here if you were feeling really tight. Okay, right, let's change sides. Just going to lunge forward with or without those weights. Again, you could do this in standing. Okay, if you can't kneel down, and then in standing you just push back and you go down with the chest, and you'd really make an effort to lift those weights up. 2 more, we're going to lunge forward. And push back, toes right back, so I'm really pushing into my heel. Yeah, I don't want to be twisted, I want to be right back. And last one, lift up the weights, stretch up towards the ceiling. And take it back and push up, chest goes right down, lift, 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 lift. And then weights go down, grab the toes and just bend and push the leg out super straight. Couple more, toes right back. We're nearly lying down. And release. Okay, so we're going to come into our mermaid stretch first. So we're going to take ourselves into our mermaid stretch. We're going to lift ourselves up and onto our knee. So with both weights, we're just going to side bend over. Let the head relax, let the shoulder relax. Stretch through that top arm. Then breathe out, hand and weight go down. Lift up onto the knee and reach through. Go carefully, fold and stretch over, reach and push it up and stretch. Rib and hip, rib and pelvis going away from each other. And one more, carefully lowering down and stretching through and taking it back and lifting up and release. Okay, carefully changing sides, feet go around the other way, and we've just got 3 here, so we're just going to stretch up and tip all the way over. Oh, tight to this side. And lifting up, yeah, weight in line with our knee, and then our foot comes in line, yeah, so use your mat if it helps as a bit of a guide, so you're all in a straight line when you're at the top, so you're reaching through here. And then you make that straight line through the body as you stretch. And then last one, lowering down, stretching over. And lifting up. And reach. And relax. Okay, we've got our tilt at work, so we're going to come to the top of our mat. I'm just going to do 1 set of each. Okay, then it's up to you. You can pause it. You can always do multiple sets. Okay, so we're going to go up with the weights first. So just grab hold of the knees like we did last term and just lift the chest up so you're sitting up really tall. Okay, then you're going to let go of the weights, going to scoop in our tummy. We're going to fold our head in, we're going to roll it back. Going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we lift. Breathe in, lower. And breathe out, lift. Good, give me 4 more. And I'm trying to keep my eye line looking at my knees all the way through. So I'm not going to follow the weights. Okay, weights are going to go out of my eye line. I'm going to keep looking at my knees. Shaking slightly. Give me 1 more. Roll it up, but also if you wanted to at that point, you could roll all the way down and then come all the way back up for our wide arms. So we're going to scoop it, roll off our tailbone. Going to open wide and release. You can always hold these just that little bit longer. You know, feel that waist connection we've been building on. Okay, so that little tuck of the waist in. Shoulders all nice and loose. Again, I'm keeping my eye line centered on my knees. And I'm going to go 1 more here. Then I'm going to roll it up. Give my knees a hug. Lift ourselves up. And then we're going to rotate 3 each side. So weights down in front, scooping it, rolling off the tailbone. Go breathe in, breathe out and open. Breathe in back to center. Breathe out. Breathe in back. Breathing out. Good, just one more, and again, just build up that stamina, just hold that final little bit of the move, just that tiny bit longer. Bring it back, lift it in, and relax. Okay, so we're going to take our tree stretch, okay, with our legs. So we're going to have one leg up towards the ceiling, doesn't matter where you're holding it, okay. Try and hold above and below if you can though. So we're just going to walk down that leg, and then we're just going to hold the leg up towards the ceiling. We're just going to flex and point, and then we're going to climb back up the leg and pull ourselves in. Keep the leg nice and still. We're going to roll it down. Pull the leg in and flex and point and climb ourselves up the leg. Pull into that stretch. And one more, rolling it down. And just point and flex and lower. Okay, taking the other leg up, we're going to flex it in, and then we'll point and we'll climb up the leg. Finish with a big stretch at the top, or tight on this side. And release. Try and keep the leg still so you're not lowering the leg. Yeah, like some of our teaser moves, it's staying up. And then we're going to flex and point, and we're going to climb back up. You could use your bands here if you needed to. Yeah, if you needed that extra little bit of stretch and help. And then go roll it down and flex and point and bring it up. Big stretch in. Give me that once more if we can. Point it up towards the ceiling. Flex, point, and roll it up and pull in and relax. Perfect. Okay, grab our weights. We've got some little abdominals to go now, so we're going to do crisscross. So we're going to take those legs up into tabletop if you want to. Remember, they can be on the floor. Lower back is secure in your mat. Use both weights if you want to, just hold them, okay? So you're either having your hand behind the head, or you're going to reach that arm super long. So we're going to go 10 to this side. So we're going to reach across the diagonal. 2, 3, come as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Again, you can have your hand here. Okay, so we're on 2. Or you can reach the arm long. 4. Do you get that little bit more height with the arm reaching? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weights go down. You can do another set of those if you want to, or you're going to give me normal crisscross for 20. So we just twist it from side to side. Don't have to add the legs in, it's up to you. And then after this first 10, we're going to speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, grab our weight. So we're into our sort of one leg stretch on our dead bug now. So we're going to lift the weights up. So make sure they're just above your shoulders, okay, they're not over your eyes. Legs lift into our one leg stretch position. So right arm goes back. Left leg goes long, just hold, and then you switch. Okay, so just carefully watch where the arm's going to. It's stopping just in front of my ear. Okay, it's not going past my ear. And it's really important as you then lift the head up, yeah, that's where the arm stops. Okay, you don't want to go back with the arm. So we're just reaching and reaching. Tuck those knees right in towards you. Gonna give me 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep lifting up. 5, 6. Get rid of those shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Hug the right knee in towards you. Just rest into the body. You can just create a little bit of movement in the hip joint. Give it a stretch around. And then we'll change. And reach, hug that knee right in towards the chest and move it around. Okay, so we're going to go with our toe taps. Yeah, but straight leg stretch really. Yeah, but we call it toe taps or scissors. And again, we're going to do it with the arms and the weight. So once you've chose the shape of your legs, yeah, they're either straight or they're bent. Okay, they don't then change. You only move from your hip So, weights up towards the ceiling. Left leg lowers, right arm goes back just in front of the ear, and then I just keep switching. Hopefully my knee's not bending. Okay, I'm keeping my legs stable, and the same when I lift the head, I'm not going past my ear. Okay, again, if you've got straight legs, it's the same move. You're here and you're just taking the arm in front of your ear, but at any point you can change it back again. Oh, give me 10 more. Gonna switch. 1, 2, maybe you can just do all the legs. 3, 4, you could even just do the arms. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, give me a full body stretch. Just reach through the arms, reach through the legs, stretch yourself out. Couple of deep breaths in. Just let the breath go. Take the arms wide. Just going to take one little stretch from side to side. So we're going to let our knees roll over. Just pause and hug the knee in towards you, right in towards the chest. If you've got room, extend through the leg. And fold it back in. And rotate through. Just getting ourselves ready for the next bit. We've got our kicks going forward. And reach, but we're going to rotate on them. And bend it in. And bring it back. Bring the weights with you. We're going to come over onto our side. Okay, so we've got our 3 kicks going forward like we do loads. Okay, but the upper body's going to rotate back as we kick forward, which we don't normally do. Okay, so underneath leg is bent. Weights can be there. You can use them if you want to. So as we kick forward, we open back and we push 1, 2, 3. We point our toes and we just stretch ourselves out. Big reach. And again, it's going to kick. We're going to look at the hand behind us. We're kicking forward for 3. And then we're reaching ourselves as far into that diagonal line as we can. Good, give me 2 more. Kicking forward for 3. And then reach long, stretch even through your fingers, through your hands. 1 more. Pushing forward. And reach. And stretch. And relax. Okay, grab a weight. Even grab 2 of them if you want to. Might need to move this way a little bit. So just a little bit of arm work. Okay, you're going to touch your shoulder. You're going to push up. Go touch your shoulder and reach. But you're not resting this arm at any point, okay? So don't let it rest on your head. It's just going to go up, down, and push. Again, if you want to go for a heavier weight at this stage, you can. Just make sure your shoulder feels okay. And reach and go long. Can always add in a little leg stretch at that point, okay? And reach and lift and reach. Give me a couple more. Stretch. And last one. And release. Okay, let's change sides. So just take our feet round. So just going to kick forward, okay, for 3 as we're rotating back. Hopefully my leg's going to fit. Okay, so as we kick forward, we're going to rotate back. 1, 2, 3, and stretch long. I really hope I'm all in the camera. And kick for 3. And reach. And 2 more. Again, you can use the weights here. And you're just stretching through. Last one, kicking forward for 3. And reach. And release. Okay, grab the weight or grab both of them if you want to. Yeah, lie down on your arm. And then you're just going to push the weights up and over. Okay, up and over. If you want to, as you go over, you just stretch. Go a little bit lower with this top arm, so you just capture the furniture. Okay, so keep this top arm low, but don't let it rest on your body. Okay, pushing up, pushing long, and lift, and over, and push. Really just warm up these arm muscles. And give me a couple more here. Hopefully we're evening up. And last one. And relax. Okay, right, come over onto our front. We're going to just go for swimming. Okay, but we're not on all fours. We're going to be out long. Okay, so you don't have to lift the head. Okay, but what you need to do is just lengthen your spine by tucking, the pelvis under. So initiate those glute muscles. You don't want to be here. Okay, just tuck under, lengthen the back. Arms are nice and long. Then we're just going to lift and lift. If you can, you lift the head. Just keep the head lifted. And again, you're just going in line with your ears. And if you can, you're going to lift the opposite leg and lift. It's going to feel like a lot of work with those weights. Okay, don't worry too much about the legs if you don't want to add them in. Or vice versa, you could always leave the arms and just concentrate on your single leg lifts. Give me a few more here, if we've got enough energy. And lift. Couple more. And relax, leave the weights, take our arms wide. We're going to roll up into our swan dive. We're going to breathe in and roll up. And then as we breathe out, just going to stretch ourselves forward and roll it down. We just wiggle forward a little bit, okay? And again, we're going to breathe in and lift up. Stretch right out of our rib cage. And we're reaching forward as we roll down. Give me a stagger, so rotate the hands and look over. And bring it back. And stagger, lift and rotate. Bring it back. Give me one more each side. And back. And change, lift it up. And back, and just one more to center. Breathe it in, lifting up. And relax it down. Okay, I'm going to take a hip stretch from here. So we're just going to fold, grab hold of the foot and pull in. If you can, have a go with doubles, okay? I'm going to pull both heels in. And you don't want to be here. You don't want heavy knees, and a gap. You want to sort of anchor yourself into the floor and try and lift those knees up. Obviously stay with single stretches if you need to. And just relax every now and again. And then pull those heels in, try and lift the knees up. Feel the stretch. And if you really want to, you can lift the chest as well. Okay, this might not be the best version, but you push into your hands and lift the chest up. And relax it down. Okay, let's bring ourselves into a cat stretch. So, we have big circles and lots of movement last time in our cat stretch. So what we're going to do this time is cross our hands over. Yeah, really useful. You've got a centre line on your mat. We're going to lift up into our cat stretch and keeping our hands crossed. We're going to take ourselves all the way back and down. And then lift back up. And again, hands staying crossed, reaching back. And lift. And we'll cross them the other way. And lift up into our spine. Always feels awkward one way. And stretch. Give me one more push up into that cat stretch and take the weight back. And relax. Okay, right, we're going to do a few little push-ups. So don't have to do push-ups, but if you are, you've got the weights there, yeah, so in a triangle with our hands. So we can just tuck our toes under and hover. Okay, that'd be brilliant. Yeah, every now and again, just give the wrists a little loosen off and then just hover. Or if you can, you go over your hands, fold your elbows in and push up, okay? Obviously taking full press ups if you want to. Okay, and you can pause it. You can spend as long on these as you want to. and then you'll release. Okay, back onto our back for our final little bit. We're just going to redo some of the stomach work. Okay, and then adding a really nice roller shoulder bridge. So when we're ready, weights go back up, knees lift back up into tabletop. We're doing our one leg stretch, so we're going to reach opposite arm and leg nice and long, and we're going to switch, keeping our head down. If you want to, you lift the head up, but your arms only going to your ear. Okay, we're not going back here and pushing ourselves back down. We're staying high and lifted all the way through. Sorry if you can't see my toes. You're going to give me 10 more. We're going to switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a full body stretch if we can. Reach back through the arms. Reach the legs nice and long. Just take a breath in and out. And again, one more. And then we've got our toe tap, so weights go back up. Remember, you can just do the weights. Yeah, just switching the weights would be really good work. Okay, so if you feel a little bit tired, whoop, just go with the weight switch. Or take the legs up. So, knees are in parallel, okay, for the first level. So they open and tap. Then as we're going through, the legs start to get a little bit straighter. So you're tapping further and further away until eventually they're straight and you're here. Okay, lifting up if we can. Perfect. Gonna give me 10 more, tapping down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Weights going down. We're going to take the shoulder bridge. Okay, we're going to get our feet further and further away from us each time. Okay, so to really work the hamstrings. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to scoop in. We're going to roll through the spine. We're going to stretch back through the arms. Imagine my arms are super straight. We're going to just flex once onto our toes, come back down and roll through the spine. Bringing the arms back. Okay, then just creep your feet about 2 inches further away from you. And then the same again. We roll ourselves up. We reach through the arms. We just flex, lower, and roll. Bringing it back. Feet go a little bit further away, making sure they're staying level. We're scooping in. We're rolling up, stretching back. We're going to flex, lower, and roll. Let's go one more. So just take them further away again. Okay, so we're going to roll up through. You should feel the hamstrings working this time. And reach, flex onto the toes, lower the heels down, roll through the spine, bring the arms back, stretch the body out. We're going to take single leg teaser. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, arms and head lift. We're going to roll it up and place it back down. Head and foot stay the same height through the move. Obviously go into doubles if you want to. We're going to lift the opposite leg up, hold, and roll it down. Give me 2 more. If you need a little cheat, yeah, you just grab the knee, roll it up, and then just work on this hold position, and then work on the controlled lower back down. And last one, little cheat if you need it, rolling up and reach, rolling down. And then give the right knee and the left knee a hugging towards you, a little rock from side to side. And we'll roll ourselves up. Obviously come all the way up to standing if you wanted to there, but I'm just going to finish with some arm circles in seated. So, going to breathe in, just like at the beginning, and breathe out, and breathe in and lift, and breathe out, and then push forward, and open back, and push forward, and open back. Good, and then just breathe in, lift the shoulders up, and let them go. 2 more, breathe in, lift the shoulders, and let it go. Last one, breathe it in, and breathing out, and relax. Fab. Thanks guys, hopefully that's a mini version of what we've been doing.